In an instant, the two big stones began to move and assume human forms. Don Juan recognized his two long-lost brothers, Prince Don Pedro and Prince Don Diego, standing before him. He could hardly believe his eyes until they spoke.
Why are you here, Juan? And you too, Pedro?
I fell asleep.
So did I. I woke up just now. But look, what are you carrying, Juan?
The Adarna Bird.
Indeed it is. When and how did you catch it, Juan?
Let's hurry home, my brothers. The king and the queen, our parents, are greatly worried about you.
Had I not fallen asleep, I would have caught that bird.
I would have caught the Adarna Bird too.
Come, let's tarry no longer.
The three brothers went soon on their way to the kingdom of Birbania. But Don Diego and Don Pedro were envious of their youngest brother's success. Don Pedro had a plan, and what an evil plan it was! Listen, Diego. Let our one go ahead. I've a secret to tell you.
What's on your mind, Pedro?
How can we face the king and the queen? We have failed, and it is the youngest who succeed. What a shame of both of us! Something must be done to save our honor.
What are we going to do?
We must put one to death and take the bird home ourselves.
Kill our own brother? That's too brutal.
That's the only way to get rid of him and redeem ourselves.
We can stain our hands with our brother's blood. Why don't we beat him and break a few of his bones? Then we can leave him here.
That's a better plan. Come on, let's go after him. Don Diego and Don Pedro beat Prince Don Juan because of envy. After getting the Adarna Bird from their unconscious brother, they rode back to the palace, where the king and the queen anxiously awaited them.
My sons, we are glad you have returned.
But where is Juan? He went to look for you.
We haven't seen our youngest brother.
I know nothing about Juan.
It is possible that some misfortune has befallen him.
Poor Juan. I shouldn't have allowed him to go. He's too young.
Father, be of good cheer. My brother Pedro and I have brought the Adarna Bird, which has the power of making you well.
Let us forget Juan and listen to the song of the Adarna Bird.
Sing at once, Adarna Bird, and bring the king back to health.
I command you to sing, Adarna Bird. The king is waiting for your sweet song.
I have my doubts that you have brought the Adarna Bird.
Of course, this is the Adarna Bird, Father.
This is the Adarna Bird from Tabor.
My sons, this bird doesn't look so pretty as the bird I saw in my dream.
In your dream, a beautiful bird sang in your dream.
Shh!
The Adarna Bird is speaking. Your Majesty, I am the Adarna Bird of the Bar, but I feel so miserable that my heart is almost breaking. That's why I refuse to sing.
Why do you feel sad, my dear Adarna Bird?
Because your son who captured me now lies unconscious and helpless on the road.
Which son, Adarna Bird? The Prince Don Juan?
Our youngest son captured you. Yes, your brave and kind son, the Prince Don Juan, succeeded where Don Pedro and Don Diego failed, and these two wicked princes would have been dead. By Don Juan, they both were saved.
That's not true. We have not seen our brother Juan.
What have you done to your youngest brother? Tell me the truth.
What has become of Juan?
I know nothing. I haven't seen our brother since I left the kingdom for Mount Tabor.
They are liars, your elder sons, O king, for they beat Prince Don Juan and abandoned him bleeding in the lonely field.
How could you do such an evil thing to your own brother? You shall be punished for this misdeed. Soldiers, bind them and take them out of my sight.
You and I, we're gonna fly across the sky, higher than high. Just you and I. You and I, we're gonna sail across the sea, free as the breeze. Just you and me. You and I, floating our boat, leaving our smoke, slowing our boat, just letting it soak.
But who comes here? Our son Juan. Poor boy, you aren't hurt, are you?
I have returned, Father. I have returned safe and sound to your kingdom. Welcome home, Juan. Divine providence must have brought you safely home. Those two brothers of yours would have been punished hadn't you arrived in time.
Your Majesty, I told you nothing but the truth. I should ask Don Juan if I were you.
Speak up, my son. What have your elder brothers have done? They beat me until my bones were nearly broken. I owe my life to the old hermit of Tabor, whom I befriended and who revived me with magic herbs.
Forgive us, Father. Forgive us, Brother Juan.
Miserable wretches! How can I ever forgive you two?
O king, have mercy on your erring sons.
Father, I beg you to spare my two brothers. After all, the Adarna Bird is here, and I have come back, safe and sound. Let beguns be beguns.
And now, your majesties, I will sing very sweetly to cure the king of his changed malady.
He wanna
As in the dream, the king was cured by the song of the Adarna Bird, and the bird endeared itself to everyone in the palace, and once again, peace and merriment reigned in the kingdom.
Fill this vessel with water and pour it over the two big stones under the silver tree. Your 35 brothers will be brought back to life. May God bless you and keep you safe when you're journey. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, kindness. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Welcome, son. Your planning has been expected, so I have prepared a meal for you. We must dine before you start on your journey. Upo, 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 upo. Thank you. I almost... Kain, kain! Kain! Okay. Cut. Your Majesty, I am the Adarna Bird of Tabor, but I feel so miserable. Darating. Ikot doon. Tatayo. Tatayo si Reyna. Nayakap sa mga anak. Magtataka si Reyna, bakit walang si Juan? Teka. But where is Juan? We went to look for you. Okay, Kat. I know nothing about Juan. So, it's possible that some misfortune has befallen me.